is Phil 801. This is our basic preparedness skills on water series, and today we're going to talk about how to boil water. One of the options that you have for purifying water is to boil it. Now, we've talked already about filtering, about how to remove sediment and other junk. One of the ways that you can that was supposed to be closed. One of the ways that you can purify your water to kill everything in it is to boil it. The trick is that to boil water, to purify water, you have to boil it for 10 minutes at a rolling boil. So, we can get this going and add a bunch of water to it. Now, it will take several minutes for this water to come to a boil. Then it has to come to a hard boil, and then it has to stay at a hard boil for 10 minutes in order for it to be purified. That's a lot of fuel. I've got this little canister, and I could probably burn easily a quarter, maybe a half of the fuel in this canister just to boil water. This water right here is, what is that, a cup of hot chocolate? It's going to take a lot of fuel to do it. Whereas if I just had iodine, I could put iodine in and kill everything, or if I had an actual filter, I could filter it. So boiling water is really our last option because it's a huge fuel consumption. It takes an enormous amount of fuel to boil water, but it's important to know how to do it in case it's our only option. But we first want to hit all of the other options that we've talked about in this series. And I'm not actually going to sit here and wait for this to boil because it'll take a long time. But it is starting to come to a very soft boil at this point. But it would take several more minutes to boil up. Anyway, boiling water is definitely one way to purify, but we definitely want to leave it as a last option. Thanks for joining us, and check out our other videos on how to filter and the things that you actually should be doing instead of boiling water, and we'll see you on other videos.